Hi there, and welcome to the Battle for a Healthy Voice once again. A few days ago, I posted a video titled, The Cave Theory and Proper Vocal Embouchure. I'm going to continue with that today, part 2. So far, that should complete with this one. About 6 of the 30 lessons I had said that I would do at no cost. Now, I've had no one send any donation whatsoever. And I'm a music teacher. Yes, I used to be an international performer, but that doesn't mean anything today. I love living in California, as you can see by our view of the lake. We live in a condo. It's nothing fancy, but it's a nice little 2-bedroom, 1-den combo. So we have our studio in the den. However, we need support, financial support. So please, here's my name, David Moyer, M-O-Y-E-R. Send your check or cash. You can fold it inside a piece of paper, stick it in an envelope, send it to David Moyer, M-O-Y-E-R, 1506 1506 via V-I-A, separate word, RISA, R-I-S-A. That's 2 separate words, all small. San Marcos, 2 separate words, capital S-A-N, and then M-A-R-C-O-S, California, 92078. My voice is breaking a little bit because I have allergies again today. Now that's what I've had all my life, allergies. And all my life, since they invented it, and I could get it over the counter, I've been taking guaifenesin, which has a nickname of tussin. Within the past 2 months, they've stopped doing that. I can't find it anywhere without DM in it, which is dextromethorphan, and it dries up my throat. If you know of where I can buy some tussin or guaifenesin, please let me know. I'll be happy to ship you the money. Meanwhile, the lessons are $3 each, and you can watch them as many times as you want, or $90 for the whole class. Please send something so I know somebody out there really does care about what I'm doing. Okay? Once again, David Moyer, 1506 via RISA, V-I-A-R-I-S-A, San Marcos, California, 92078. San Marcos, S-A-N, Marcos, M-A-R-C-O-S. Make the check to David Moyer, all right? And now we're going to talk more about the cave theory and the battle for a healthy voice. In the early 1970s, I discovered a wonderful gospel singer by the name of Merrill Womack. You should YouTube him when you have an opportunity and listen to him sing Happy Again, which was a big successful song for him. I was auditioning at his studio to sing on his label, which I believe was called New Life. When I came into the studio, Mr. Womack was singing, recording while his engineer was working, and I looked and watched him sing. I found it interesting that he had 3 microphones. He was singing on the middle one, and the other 2 were positioned kind of towards him, out to his left and right. Well, when he came in the room, I asked him, where are the other 2 singers? He said, oh no, there's no other singers. Those are for me. I said, well, Mr. Womack, we sing through our mouth. He said, David, that's true, but the sound doesn't just come through our mouth. It comes through the sides. It comes through the whole body. In fact, he called it body singing. Hope that didn't cause a problem. Somebody sends in ads, and sometimes they show on the video. I'll try not to do that again. Meanwhile, enjoy Lake San Marcos. That's where we live. So I said, Mr. Womack, body singing? He said, yes. Resonance doesn't just come out of your mouth. Comes out of everywhere. Well, the eyes are glassy, so it would come out of there a lot more. And true, I asked him to give me a demonstration. So he did. He sang on his mic without the 2 sides. We listened to the recording. Then he sang with the 2 sides. Very different. much like a cave. After all, you're singing in a room, and a room has a top, a floor, sides, and then a door to come into the room. Well, if the door is shut, you're going to get maximum resonance. And if you open the door and it's a small opening, you're still going to get a lot of resonance. That's why I teach the cave theory. Watch what I do. Hey! Hello! Hello? Hello. Notice how my mouth isn't doing what most people do? Watch the J.B. Wentworth opera commercial from 1995, I believe the year is, and you'll see this. Hello, we are singers and speakers advertising for J.B. Wentworth. And we sing, ha, ha, ha. Well, it doesn't sound awfully bad, but it does look rather strange. It doesn't look like natural speech. The cave theory. The front of the mouth stays small. How small? Well, you don't open the jaw any more than it would naturally drop if you released its tension and let gravity take its course. Famous singer I did a YouTube on and a critique in the last couple of months. His name is Cesar Valetti. C-E-S-A-R, and I believe it's V-A-L-E-T-T-I. It will self-correct, but look for the video that's been colorized titled Una Furtiva Lagrima. So I continue the onsai with the cave theory. I'll do one, you do one. Doesn't matter what pitch is used, matters that it's free. Remember, freedom. The larynx is in its comfortable position, relaxed position, and should stay there. How do you know where it should be? Well, put the side of your index finger on the bump. Not on the bump, sorry. On the top of the bump, there's a little indent. Now gulp. Where that returns to is where it should stay when you speak. No matter if you speak low, middle, or like a hummingbird. It doesn't matter. It matters that your face is relaxed. Your physiognomical expressions are controlled by you, not by singing, okay? Nothing should be in the face idiosyncratic. If you don't know what that means, look it up, and it will explain very well to you what I mean by that. So now I'm going to continue. I do one, you do one. Here we go. Larynx is comfortably low or comfortable in place. I like to say low because when you gulp, it returns back to a natural position, which, if you're singing correctly, would not be called low, but if you're used to singing and letting it go up, it is called lower than up and in. Should always be there. Here we go with another one. I do one, you do one. Hey! Your turn. Now, hey. Hey! You do one. Ah! Oh! Oh! We've done all five. And I want you to know there is only one true vocal embouchure shape for a healthy, well-produced, controlled, natural sound. Most of you that sing today and listen to the recording artists are all doing a forced production sound, different degrees, with wider mouths or lots of tension. In fact, watch Celine Dion when she tries to go to the high note of My Heart Will Go On. Watch her when she was younger, and then like me, ask for like original recording Celine Dion, My Heart Will Go On. Then how about Celine Dion, My Heart Will Go On, live performance, 2005. Then how about Celine Dion, live performance, 2020. I know she can't sing anymore, and they attribute that to her neurological disease, which is part of it, certainly. And we do pray for her. Pray for her health, Father, in the name of Jesus. But part of the reason she can't sing also is because she used a lot of compression, which was taught to her by her coach or coaches. Most singers today use that. That will never work. I learned to sing right, which was called pure bel canto, still is today, but incorrectly produced. So I call it pure bel canto. I will now attempt to sing some light opera using pure bel canto. Please remember, if you've watched my videos, you know that I've damaged my voice by singing incorrectly on purpose to make a buck. Isn't that smart? No. Well, the good Lord humbled me, and here I am using the best I have left. We've done our yawn sighs. Now I'm going to do some simple opera phrases. Alma mia, si sol tu sei, la mia gloria, il mio diletto. Now that's the best I can do. If I had not damaged my voice, there was a time when people said I sounded a great deal like Cesar Valletti. I'm an Irish tenor. That means a lighter kind of production, muscularly, and so lighter muscles, thinner, and they produce a lighter sound, and not as big a resonance set of resonance chambers in my head. Now let's go on a little further. The embouchure, the cave theory. Remember, your arms can resonate, your finger bones can resonate, your knees, your legs, bones, your toe bones, the whole thing in your chest. There's 46 resonators in the head. Let's try this. Ready? 5 tones down. I do one, you do one on each vowel. And that might just wrap up our time today. He. Your turn. Now, hey. Hey. I ran out of breath because my voice is damaged and my tone isn't as clear, so that the breath gets exhausted quicker or used up quicker, however you want to say that. Here we go. Ha. Ho. Keep in mind, you can stop the recording, practice, and then turn it back on for each one. Who. I notice that I'm tending to just let my eyebrows squint. That's an idiosyncratic motion. Should not be part of it. I should be able to move my eyebrows as I'm singing any way I want. Ooh. Now there's 3 checks for freedom, which I'll touch on, and then we'll have a lesson next time, which I think is lesson number 6 or 7, about the 3 checks for freedom and how you should employ them when you're warming your voice and when you're practicing your songs. First, the head should swivel one-dimensionally. He, and the tone shouldn't break, and it didn't. Hey, on each of the vowels. Ha, ho, and hu. Then you should be able to wiggle the jaw side to side, and the tone doesn't break or is not interfered in any way. He. My voice broke because of phlegm. I'll do it again. He. It did it again because of the phlegm. He. That time it did pretty well. Then I ran out of breath. Now I'll do the tongue. That's the last one. He. he. That's how you do it. Practice that daily. You need to practice about 20 minutes a day and warm up for about 10 minutes. Using the yawn sigh for 2 minutes, repeating each of the vowel sounds for 2 minutes, not each of the vowel sounds for 2 minutes, the vowel sounds 3 times, so you've got 5 vowel sounds in 2 minutes. Then you start by going by 5 tones, going up half steps. Me, 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 me. Remember, you can stop the video, practice, and then turn it back on. Meanwhile, please subscribe, hit that button. We need more subscribers. We have about 150,000 viewers now and almost 1,300 subscribers. And remember, David Moyer, write the check to me, Moyer, send it to 1506 via Risa, VIA, RISA, San Marcos, SAN, MARCOS, both separate words, California, 92078. Have a God-blessed day. And remember, keep singing. It's so much fun. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. We've had some fun, but now we're done. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. We talk next time about projectional pronunciation. We talk more about the 3 checks for freedom. Wiggle the jaw, the head swivels, and the tongue wiggles, slightly extended. I want to make sure you remember that. Practice those. Send those checks or cash wrapped in a paper. God bless you. Bye-bye.